Yo, what's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244. In this video we'll be covering 6 challenges in one. It's a very long video, but we are going to be covering multiple challenges all in the same run, because if we did them separately, you'd have to repeat the steps again and again, and so you may as well just tick these off as you go along. So we'll be covering the Pulp Friction challenge, the Coldhearted challenge, a Vintage Year challenge, a Thick Must challenge, Going Below challenge, and Closing Statement challenge, which is also redacted. So before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you to Square Enix and IO Interactive for giving me free early access to the game. I really do appreciate it. For this one, we're going to bring on the pistol, lockpick, coin, and we're going to start in the parking lot. When you first start off, what you need to do is go into your mission stories and activate the tour. This is vital to completing the closing statement challenge. Otherwise, it's not going to work if you don't follow it through all the way through. So make sure you keep the tour activated, and away we go. So from the very start, what we actually need to do is go and grab the invitation that's just by the side of this guy. Once we've done that, we now head into the party itself, and we need to follow all the steps of the mission story overall. So we'll get to all the challenges when we eventually get there. So first of all, we need to get through this area.
Arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. I'm not seeing it tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood will sure has his panties in a twist with all the dealers.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign in with the visitor center. Oh, have a drink, I'll have a hat.
Don't drink. It makes me sentimental.
Just make sure you keep your distance when to Corvo Black and you don't alert him of your presence. He is an enforcer, so just keep an eye out for that. He will walk over to the right, and we're going to create a distraction for him so we can subdue him and take his disguise and leave his body in the plants. So it'll be a nice easy way of getting him. Just unfortunate with all these challenges, you are required to go through all these steps to get them done. And it's one thing I just didn't like about Mendoza overall. I just thought the challenges required too much. I mean, story related wise is great, but when it comes to challenges, having to go through the same thing again and again and again, it's just not fun in my opinion. So we're actually going to distract him in this area here. Easy enough, we'll just throw a coin literally in this area. So we're just going to press our body against this and then do the subdue from around the corner once he comes in here. There we go. Just going to drag his body a little bit further in. Take his disguise, and then away we go. Now we need to go and talk to the receptionist, otherwise Diana and Tamara isn't actually going to go to the tour itself, so we need to talk to the receptionist. Like I said, I wish you could skip some of these parts, of like skipping some of these steps, I should say, but unfortunately you just can't. You have to follow through all the steps.
Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way.
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
So now what we've got to do is just join the other guests like it's telling you, and you need to engage in the conversation before we can move on to the next part. Because we need to investigate why Vargas is being held up, and then we need to go and pick 3 grapevines and give them to Vargas himself. So I'm just going to get through here a little bit faster.
Our goal here at
Go over to meet Vidal
I was an attorney
and Diana.
for 4 decades.
They're going to tell you to find out what's happening with Vargas.
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the bats.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
You try and bring him back in one.
Next we are going to the vine fields, or the grape fields. Listen to the conversation and wait for the winery guy to walk away, and that's when we can subdue him and hide his body, take his disguise, then find the grape cutter, get 3 grapevines, give them to Vargas. Vargas will go back to the tour party, and that's when we can reconvene. It's just a lot of slow process, slow steps in the process.
Bring me the 3 more baked grapes. Yates doesn't like how I prioritize. You can weigh me down with concrete. Close me off a bridge. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
So make sure you don't skip any steps either, otherwise it's not going to work properly. So get behind the guy and then subdue him, and then there's a garden shredder nearby. Just go and drag his body and put him in there. Don't shred him, just put him in there. Oh, that was a close one. Go and grab the winery worker's disguise. We're going to come back to that disguise in a little bit. Now we just need to go and get the picking knife. Now we need to go and get some grapes. Once we've done that, we're going to go back over towards the Vargas. That's his name. My bad. I forgot his name then. But yeah, once you go over towards him, you got to give him the grapes, and then let him finish his conversation, and then go and get your disguise back on from Corvo Black, and then we can rejoin the tour itself and actually get to all the challenges. What we need to do.
Lovely inky black color. Good size. Large and firm. Seeds brown. Excellent. And finally, taste. Sweet, flavorful, robust notes. Floral notes. Marvelous. Why, I say these grapes are ripe for harvest. Inform the workers, would you, Ramon? I have a tart to conduct.
Will do.
Now we can go and get our disguise back, and then rejoin the tour party. Now we can get some really cool assassinations. They're actually quite dark as well.
Ah, my fellow wine lover. Hello, welcome to Viñeda. I do apologize for the delay. Thank grape, demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, chief winemaker. That will be your full time. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. Hey, these are busy times. Back, just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations. So, how do you like Argentina?
Like everywhere else. Full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the
So when we actually start this tour, we're actually going to grab that screwdriver out of the barrel. Let's just stick it in the barrel like that.
We insist on the steaming
And we need to wait for the opportunity to ask in some questions.
grapes to
And that's when we can get onto the assassinations themselves.
plenty of storage space.
I actually forgot one of the challenges I mentioned over. It's actually 7 challenges in one, not 6. I forgot one of them. Yeah, my bad. It was the primary fermentation.
Follow me.
So we are doing 7 challenges, not 6. Before anyone mentions in the comments.
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to our vineyard before?
Only on business.
Next on our tour,
Just before you ask any questions, it's vital that you make a save before you do.
Rivalry Estate.
Just want to put that out there before you eventually get to anything, before you react. Because once you go past that part, you have to probably reload an old autosave or something like that to get back. We are going to be reloading the same save spot, so before you have to ask a question, make sure you make a save point.
Stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now,
So
move on to any
as you get prompted, don't ask the question, just go ahead and make a save.
You, Mr. Black. You look like you have
Now
some-
we can ask a question.
I have a question. It's
So the first challenge we're going to cover is going to be a thick must challenge. So you need to ask them about this grape presser right here and follow the steps.
grape presser, was it?
That is correct, senor. The primary fermentation, the mass is pressed to a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins.
So he's going to ask you to stand inside
Grapes don't be
to take a picture. Go in there with them,
grapes,
take the picture. Diana's going to distract the winemaker, and it's going to leave Vidal in there all by herself. Then you're going to need to use the lockpick on this this button right here, and that will trigger the mechanisms to crush her in the machine, and that will complete the a thick must challenge.
The queso.
May I see that, Mr. Vargas? I believe I blinked.
Here we go. Here's our opportunity.
Hold on a second.
All good. Looks like
Here we go. That's the thick must challenge completed.
urgent call. Something about work.
I'm not sure why we lost Silent Assassin there, because we took out our target, but nevertheless, that's how you complete a thick must challenge. So what you need to do at this point is go ahead and reload that same save that we made earlier. And then we need to ask him a question yet again. There's 3 more assassinations we can do here by asking questions, so you best to take advantage of all of them while you can.
You look
I
like
have
you
a
have something
question.
on your mind.
It's
So the next one we're going to do
take a
is the Coldhearted challenge. So what you need to do is run over to this fridge over here, ask about it,
What can you tell me about this freezer?
and once him and Vidal step in to the fridge, that's when you want to shut the doors on them.
Trust me, you don't want to stay here for long.
No kidding. Hey, there's no doorknob on the inside. Seems like a pretty glaring safety omission, doesn't it?
Probably soundproof too.
So this does take a while for them to actually die, but it's because, you know, it does take a while if it was a freezing process.
Catch you later, Mr. Black. We'll continue our conversation.
If you wanted to do this without the winemaker in there, I would recommend doing this tour as the winemaker himself, and you'll be able to get Vidal in there by herself. There we go. Once you've done that, you'll have the challenge pop up for you in the top right corner of your screen. They're not popping for me because I've already completed them, so you need to understand that. So that's 2 challenges completed so far. So we've got the Coldhearted challenge completed and the Thick Must challenge completed. So go ahead and reload that save again that we made a little bit earlier. Again, ask the question. Next, we're going to go over to this grinder over here. This challenge will complete the Pulp Friction challenge. So go ahead and ask about it.
Well, as the name implies, crushes the steamed grapes into a thick pulp or must. Powerful rotating system.
Once again, Diner is going to ask a question. He's going to cause a distraction, I should say. And we need to push her into this when we have the opportunity. There's a wine worker right there as well. Just make sure he has his back turned to you when you do this. Otherwise you can get spotted. So Diana's going to turn on radio. Now's your opportunity to push her in. Brutal kill, but that's how you complete the Pulp Friction challenge. So, same as before, just go ahead and reload that same save that we made earlier. That's 3 challenges down, so we have 1 more for this area. So go ahead and ask the question one more time.
Look like you have something on your mind.
And run over to this huge mechanism in the corner. Then ask the question about the fermentation tank. Pick up the wrench that's laying by. The game has given you this opportunity here to... they couldn't have made it more obvious, really. Because subduing takes a long time, but smacking her over the back of the head with a wrench takes no time at all. So that's probably the reason why they gave you a wrench right there. Diana and the winemaker is going to walk away. Vidal's going to stand there for an extra, 20 seconds or so. Gives you the perfect opportunity to, once they've moved out of the way, to knock her out and throw her in the fermentation tank. So once you've done that, that will unlock the primary fermentation challenge. And once again, finally, just go and reload that save one more time. And now we can complete the tour. Don't ask any questions. Just let this play out. So overall, we've done 4 challenges in this area. We've done the Pulp Friction challenge, the Coldhearted challenge, a Thick Must challenge, and the Primary Fermentation challenge. We just need to do a few more, and we're done. But to do this, we need to make sure we play out the entire story. They're going to go to the barrel room, sample some wine, and then they'll have a conversation with Don Yates, and he'll invite them upstairs to sample some wine of the 1945 Paladin. And we're going to go and retrieve that wine and go and give it to them.
So we arrived to our final stop. This is where we store the wine. Most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, most expensive wine in the system. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
Ah, here comes Senor Yates now. I shall leave you in his capable.
How reassuring.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, huh? Don Yates. Pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say welcome.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead. Very closely.
Say, reminds me, we're about to have a little Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest upcoming inauguration is constantly. You are, of course, most welcome. I believe you
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
capital right this way. Why don't you take a break, Corvo? We're done here for now. Oh, but don't go too far. I may still need your services later.
I'll be close enough.
Oh, almost forgot. Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin. Bring it up to the house for a special occasion.
Got it, Chief.
So at this point you'll get the little light bulb above this guy, which is going to be the secret mission story that's within the game. We need to play this out, and we'll be able to get the closing statement challenge completed, which is a redacted challenge. So he's going to go and tell this guy to go and get the wine, and to punch in the code and stuff. We're going to take that guy's disguise and give the soldier the bottle of wine, and we're going to do it all ourselves.
John Lennon and Ava Perón unexpectedly come for dinner? Help me out here. What could possibly be so special?
Above your clearance, Flowers. Just mentioned already.
So you just want to go and follow the mission story. Make sure you are following it.
Choice of wine. Some type of celebration. Likely a gathering of heralds. Come to congratulate Yates on his upcoming promotion. Diana's presence. A calculated risk.
What's the passcode again?
Last year of World War II. You have to look it up.
Now we just need to get in there. So we're going to complete one of the challenges now really quick. This is going to unlock the going below challenge by unlocking this vent. And that gets us into this winery area that's locked. As soon as we climb up, that will complete the challenge. We are going to need to knock these both guys out. It is a bit tricky when we're in here because of the glass is a bit glitched. Sometimes when you turn the frosted glass on, it doesn't always work.
Can't wait to tell my friends about that. I'm fine, Santino. It's just the night.
I'm going to attempt to try and do this as silent as I can.
It is.
What the? Why did we lose Silent Assassin there? He didn't see it. That is so stupid. The little area over here is definitely bugged. Regardless, I'm going to hide the bodies anyway. It's really disappointing because, yeah, this is a long mission story, and the fact that we lose Silent Assassin there is just, I don't know why. This area is just buggy. But anyway, punch in the code 1945. And you can collect the Grand Paladin. That will unlock a vintage year challenge. So we only have one more challenge remaining, and that is to complete the mission story. So what we need to do is put all our weapons that we have, any illegal items that is, on the table so we can get them out of the way. Because we are going to go through a frisked zone.
Sir, I
Need to get
present
through a frisked zone.
to you the
Need to talk to this guy about the Grand Paladin.
Grand Paladin.
Huh. Somehow I thought it'd be bigger. Come on, Flowers. Guests are waiting.
All you need to do at this point is just follow through the mission story and wait until the end of the meeting area. Present the wine when you get the opportunity to, and we'll go from there. But for the benefit of the video, because this has gone on for such a long time now, I'm going to skip through it.
I stand outside your window pleading. Won't you hear me? Won't you see? Ritorna a me. I'm begging you, come back to me. Ritorna a me. I follow you, I'm watching you. Ritorna a me. Come back to me, or I will find 47 ways to make you mine.
I am sorry, but you brought this on yourself. Mr. Cortazar? Escort Miss Burnwood to my office. I'll join you shortly.
Right. Move it. Let's go.
I'm warning you, Yates. This will not go your way.
We need to get our story straight. Diana Burnwood died today by the...
So when we get the countdown, that's our time to leave.
47.
So we can't go through the door on the left, we have to go through the door at the back because he gets all hostile. So we need to get a better disguise because we are stuck with this trespassing disguise at the moment. So we need to get a mercenary disguise. So this guy will do. Just make sure no one's looking around at the time. Take his gun, take his outfit. Hide him in the nearby garden shredder if you want to. Keep his body nice and hidden. Grab his gun as well. So we're going to be taking out some of these guards. We're going to take all 3 of them actually. We're going to kill all of them. So yeah. You can subdue if you want to, if you're trying to get Silent Assassin all the way up to this point. Completely up to you. But I'm going to do it the quick way of just blast them in the face and get them out of the way. Because we've already lost Silent Assassin anyway because of the wine cellar thing that happened. So you'd have to climb up around the back if you were trying to do the Silent Assassin because otherwise you can't get past that guard. I'm going to push this guy off. And finally we need to take out the 3rd guard. So once you've taken out all 3 guards, you need to hide their bodies. I'm just going to throw this guard over here because on the rooftop here it's counted as hidden. Pick up all their weapons as well. Don't forget the guard on the stairs. I've made that mistake by leaving him there because I completely forgot about him. And he got spotted, of course. There we go. Once you've done all that and hid all the bodies and picked up all the weapons, go and talk to Diana to continue this little story.
Good. I was beginning to worry.
Were you?
No. Listen up, 47. Yates will be here shortly. He'll have his thug Cortazar do his dirty work, but he won't pass up on the chance for a good gloat and a monologue.
So, private space? Kill room decor?
Exactly. We won't get another shot at this. Now sit down and blend in. When I provide a distraction, you just be ready to move.
So all we're doing at this point is just waiting for Don Yates to come up. When the conversation starts, I recommend you not sitting down in this chair so you have a better chance of getting a good shot off. Because he's going to have 2 guards with him and we need to react pretty quickly and take his guards out before they kill Diana.
We discussed. Remote, staged accident. Oh, and Corvo, make it for 2. Just improvise. Miss Burnwood.
You rolled out the red carpet just for me. Don, you shouldn't have.
So confident, even in defeat.
So we're getting in a better position so we can line up with both of these headshots. So that's why I'm lining them up pretty much in a row. So we can blast off 2 quick headshots without having to adjust our aim too much.
Trust you. Please. It will keep me awake at nights and I'm 65. I get up 4 times to piss as it is.
Oh, it's simple, really. Edwards is proud. He considers himself the cleverest man alive, and yet we tricked him on Isle of Scale, and it's eating him up. He needs to win. Full, unequivocal victory. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
Yeah, I'm all ears.
Holy shit!
So take out his security guards.
Turns out this woman will...
Then finish off the kill.
situation, Don.
What are
Your
you doing, you
instincts were dead
asshole?
on.
Don't
I
you stand
will
there!
be constant.
Shoot her!
And I will make it my mission to tear down.
Now apparently you can actually get the death by proxy challenge completed in this, but I haven't managed to get it working. I actually made a separate video on that anyway.
Such a good boy.
So all we've got to do now is hide the body.
47. Better get rid of the body.
Then we need to put on our suit,
They come looking.
and that will complete the challenge.
When you're done, meet me on the dance floor. Oh, and dress appropriately.
There we go. So that's how you complete the closing statement challenge, which is redacted. There we go. So that's 7 challenges all in one video. Very, very long one. But hopefully that's helped you out and hopefully you've enjoyed it. The half-an-hour experience. There we go. That was a long one, I'll tell you. Phew. And that's going to do it for this video, so thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like on this video if it helped you out. Subscribe if you are brand new to the channel, and hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. Consider supporting me on Patreon or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below or clicking the link in the description. Also in the description is going to be a full playlist of the Mendoza challenges, so you can check that out if you want to. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.